Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, December 3rd, 2018. All right, so today we have a sort of continuation from the weekend here. The moon will be in Virgo. So themes likely placed on focusing on the details of things and how things can be improved, refined. This can be about ourselves through self-improvement, but also in our external environment as well. So with that analytical, detail-oriented energy, we do have the sun squaring up to Mars, easing up from yesterday. So still maybe a bit of tensions collectively, or maybe frustration type of energy. Again, really good to be conscious of this and implement it in healthy and safe ways. That sort of energy there. But all in all, it's likely starting to ease up today and becoming much more manageable. And again, a great day to integrate and maybe channel some of that energy into constructive things. So along with this, Mercury is going to start to trine up to Chiron going into tomorrow. So great time, not major, but great time for learning about maybe healing, physical healing, spiritual, emotional, whatever it might be, and maybe feeling a bit healed through communication. And maybe learning just in general. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. Again, we are using the actual size of the constellations here. Virgo, again, being a very large constellation, does take planets longer to transit through than, say, Libra, which is much smaller. So this does change the signs by quite a bit from mainstream astrology. So if you are new, definitely check out the link down below for more information on true sidereal astrology. All right, so Virgo, the moon still placed here. We felt this energy last Saturday and Sunday. So the theme here likely around how we can refine and improve things. And so from this, we do have a bit of maybe an analytical mind, focusing on the details of things, how things can be optimized and organized, and this kind of a thing. So really good for implementing this. This could be through our work, our routine, self-improvement, things of this nature, typically really good with the moon here. Now, this is in the context of the fact that we are starting to close out this current lunar month. We are going to have a new moon later in the week on Thursday and Friday time period there. So the energies are starting to die down. And as we enter what's called the balsamic phase, makes this a really good part of the week moving forward now for doing a bit of a reset. Maybe doing some clearing in our life, maybe getting some rest or spiritual time, all to just sort of get in touch with the more inner and reflective aspects of life, in order to do that clearing, which can then create space for what will be the new beginnings around the corner here. All right, so that's the sort of backdrop, and today the energies are a sort of day kind of on a cusp here between two slightly important aspects. Well, the sun squaring up to Mars is important. This is an energy that we felt likely strongest yesterday on Sunday, and this has been this sort of challenge, you could say, between these two very fiery planets, the sun and Mars, which can feel sometimes as a bit of tension or frustrations, or very driven or aggressive or angry. These are the types of things that usually come natural from this. However, there is always that constructive way of working with it, and it doesn't necessarily mean that those aspects are coming out. The healthy expression of this is to, first of all, be conscious of these sort of inner drives and needs of ours that need to be expressed in some way or need to be put into motion or action, and then channeling that in constructive and safe ways. So a good example is like working out or doing physical exercise, or doing things that do require that Mars assertive type of energy in ways into things that become constructive, right? So really good day for this. In fact, we're likely going to notice this energy lifting off quite a bit here. It's going to get much easier to manage as we go through the day, but still a time of implementing it. So great day to do that, channel that stuff in healthy and safe ways, be conscious of these needs. It's importance of sometimes asserting ourselves, expressing ourselves, taking action, being direct. These are very important qualities of life that we can find that healthy outlet for. All right, so that's likely the strongest energy of the day. But again, it's kind of a shifting day because as we get into tomorrow, as the day unfolds, Mercury is going to be trining up to Chiron. Now, this is nothing major, but as a backdrop, there can be this great opportunity or great opening to do some healing. And this can, again, be all types of healing. It could be psychological, spiritual, emotional, whatever it might be about. And with Mercury, it could be maybe learning about things that then leads to healing, and vice versa, healing through learning, right? So the process of learning, process of doing these practical things can be very healing with this trine as well. And since Mercury does rule both communication and routine, communication can be healing, right? So excellent day for that kind of stuff. And then also with our routine, what are some things we can do with this moon in Virgo that's helping us get into that improvement-oriented side of ourselves with our routine, and maybe do things that are good for our health, right? Or do some healing, maybe with some of that routine, self-improvement type of stuff. All right, so that's the most important things here today, and the moon is going to be going over Venus, who has been transiting through Virgo for many months now. So maybe a new perspective on some of the relationship stuff, or what our values are. A lot of that has been going through this reconsideration for the past months, and now has recently started to move forward. In fact, over the weekend, we did have that opposition up to Uranus and Venus, which has been a great time for implementing some changes, maybe with the relationship area or with our values. And so a great day for implementing that as well. Nothing major here, just the moon activating it, but good day to move things forward with our values, with relationships, from whatever maybe this new shift of perspective might be here, this conjunction. All right, so that is the day in a nutshell. Most important thing is easing up. It's getting manageable, a little easier to work with collectively with the Sun square Mars. Great for channeling that into constructive and safe ways to, again, have that outlet for that fiery energy. As we get into tomorrow, Mercury does trine up to Chiron, making this a great time for healing and learning, communication, and routine. And the backdrop, Virgo, earthy energy, great day for taking steps and doing things that does lead to greater refinement of life and of ourself, and striving towards that improvement. All as we gear up for this closeout phase of the lunar cycle and the new moon later in the week. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.